Champions League Feyenoord vs Sparta Prague prediction, team news, lineups preview. Feyenoord will hope to solidify their position in the round of 16 playoff spots of the Champions League when they host Sparta Prague on Wednesday at Stadion Feyenoord. The Dutch side are in 21st place with 7 points after 5 match days and occupy the fourth last playoff spot, while their Czech opponents are 28th with 4 points and were beaten 6-0 by Atletico Madrid on November 26. Match preview. Feyenoord will no doubt head into Wednesday's match full of confidence, considering they managed to come back from a 3-0 deficit away from home against Manchester City, scoring 3 times in the last 15 minutes in their stalemate on November 26. The hosts admittedly benefited from significant errors from the likes of Ederson and Josko Gvardiol, but they should still be praised given their comeback was the latest side has been 3 goals behind in a Champions League game and avoided defeat. However, boss Brian Prisk will be disappointed that his team only have 32 points in the Eredivisie and are already 10 points and 3 places behind leaders PSV Eindhoven. De Club van het Volk's record of 56 goals scored and 16 conceded is the Dutch league's second-best offensive and joint second-best defensive return. Feyenoord have won 3 and drawn 2 of their last 5 games, but they have only triumphed in 2 of their past 8 Champions League matches, losing on 5 occasions. Prisk's side's record at Stadion Feyenoord is mixed, with the club having been defeated twice in that period, while also having lost their 3 most recent home fixtures in Europe's premier competition by a cumulative score of 10-2. As for Sparta Prague, they produced just 4 shots against Atletico Madrid but faced 24 efforts while also conceding 5 big chances. Head coach Lars Friese will be alarmed by his side's defensive performances in the Champions League given his team have conceded 13 goals in their past 3 outings in Europe. Sparta won the Czech top flight last term but are currently third with 34 points after 18 match weeks, 16 fewer than first-placed Slavia Prague. Friese's side may have won their 2 most recent games, but they failed to win any of the prior 6 matches, drawing 3 and losing 3. The visitors are also winless in their last 6 away fixtures, though they have won 3 and drawn 1 of their past 5 Champions League games on the road. Team news. The hosts will not be able to select strikers Ia Sueda and Julian Carranza, so perhaps the Dutch team will line up with a front 3 consisting of Anis Hadj Moussa, Santiago Jimenez and Igor Paisao. Fullbacks Quilinci Hartman and Hugo Bueno will also miss out, as will defenders Jayland Mitchell and Jordan Latamba. Bart Newcoop and Guy Small could start on the right and left of a back 4. Either side of centre-backs Gernot Trauner and David Henko. Meanwhile, the visitors will be without wide player Imanol Garcia de Albanese for the rest of the season, while Angelo Preciado is not scheduled to return to action until January 2025. Sparta have used a 3-4-3 shape this season, and it is likely that Tomas Wiesner and Matej Reins start either side of double pivot Kazim Lacey and Kon Karanen. Winger Lucas Haraslin has been ruled out and forward Indrit Tusi is a doubt. So expect Jakub Pesek, Victor Olatunji and Albion Romani to start in attack. Feyenoord possible starting lineup: Wellenruther, Newcoop, Trauner, Henko, Small, Malambo, Hwang, Timber, Musa, Jimenez, Paisao. Sparta Prague possible starting lineup: Jensen, Vidic, Panak, Kubat, Wiesner, Lacey, Karanen, Reins, Pesek, Olatunji, Romani. We say, Feyenoord 4-2 Sparta Prague. Feyenoord could take advantage of Sparta's defensive vulnerability on Wednesday, and it would not be surprising if they scored multiple goals. The visitors could find the back of the net themselves given the hosts have struggled for wins in the Champions League. but it is difficult to overlook Sparta's poor record in the competition this term. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.